What? I swear, you just... What? It just said you did 4 times your 4th tier 1 5 days ago, Blaster. I knew I seen it pop up, so I don't... It says it here. 5 days ago. 5 days ago. 4 times T1. Huh. What's up? Let me fix this real quick. There we go. Alright. Shabam. I mean, let me unmute real quick. That might help. There we go. I mean, shabam. Look at that house. So I spent a little bit of time, just a tad bit of time off stream building. I think last time it was literally just a group of foundations, and now there's an entire house here. But honestly, I'm pretty proud of it. It looks damn good. Like, I think it looks damn good. I mean, there'll be some minor things, minor details added in to make it look a little, you know, a little bit better over time, but for what it is now, like, I don't know. I mean, it seems this shit looks damn good to me. We can go inside and we can check it out in here. You got the workshop. It needs a lot of decorating, right? Right now it's very empty. But I've added some workshop stuff. It's missing something, and I think I know what it is. What is it? Is it a pet house? Oh no! Wait, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about? Are you talking about the hidden room? It does not have the hidden room yet. No, it's a pet dimorph? Jesus Christ. Alright. Dude, the fucking pet dimorph. When you get in and play, we will get you a pet dimorph, okay? We will get you a pet dimorph. I personally don't really care for the dimorph so much. That's a you thing. Alright? It does, but, okay, hear me out. It does have a random parasaur in it. That's not mine. It does. It does have this in here. I mean, hear me out. It does have a random parasaur in here. And I just walked in and it hasn't left. And it's even on the staircase. Why does they always go to the staircase? Didn't the other one and like our playthrough, didn't it also go straight to the staircase and just stay there? Why do they do this? So odd. Okay, but anyways, let's get back to the house tour. Okay. Got the living room. It's slightly different. Okay, there's minor things that are different. I think the other one might have been slightly bigger, but to be fair, there was a lot of unused space in that house. But then It's even got the under the stairs little room. I think this is where I put the bathroom at in the house. It doesn't have the back porch yet. I haven't got to that. It probably will. I might do that a little bit different this time. Does have the kitchen. The kitchen's a little bit empty as of right now, just because I'm not as far in the game as when, you know, we kind of finalized the last time. So it does have that. A couple cupboards in here, cooking fires. I did hook up water in here, which was a chore. That was a chore itself, I'm not gonna lie. Just getting running water up here was a chore because it takes so much material, like so much metal. And then we head upstairs. I mean, it's fairly similar. It's fairly similar. It takes a lot of inspiration from the house. This is where I planned for the armory. Got a nice back porch here. You know, very similar. Very, very similar. Nice. Nice view. Dude, I couldn't let this view go. I mean, look at that view. Really. That view is just insane. Then here's our room with like the bed and but I mean, I'll have more stuff in here as we go, but then we do have this though. This was not part of it. We have this front porch. Fairly nice front porch here. Okay. Fairly nice. And it leads down to a stairwell. Right down to like the kind of like I plan to have like the dining room, the dining area right in here, you know? We'll have like some beer barrels and stuff like that. And then right back into the kitchen again. Which I'm actually very proud of this, by the way. I'm insanely proud of this build. Because I did this with no tames to like gather like wood or anything. I literally went out and just chopped trees for like hours. And then we've got another empty room here, which I figured could probably be like the library where we put our blueprints. Another empty room here. I don't really know what's gonna go here yet. But there was room for another room, so. And then up here we have like the spot for the RGs and whatever else. You know, all the flyers are up here. But yeah, dude, I went all out on this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this took so much time to do. Like, and right now it's very basic, very plain. Oh yeah, we have this balcony out here too again. Same kind of thing, a little bit different. It's actually a little bit bigger than I think it was last time. I don't know, it seems that way at least. But yeah. So there's that. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with the way this house turned out. And like I said, it's gonna have like minor detail upgrades and you know whatnot, but like right now with like bare bones, you know, like this ain't bad. We're very limited with like, you know, what we have available right now because we don't have a lot of tames. I didn't really like mind building off stream too much because it was just an endless cycle of me chopping trees and stuff like that. But I did want to, you know, do some other stuff on stream. We made this fabricator. I did make a generator, some fridges, which we can put down here in a second. So So we can actually put the generator down right here. Wait. Oh damn, that doesn't reach far enough. Hold on, because we need that to reach in the kitchen more. So the generator might actually have to go like... Might have to go right where this feeding trough is. Yes, it stayed right there. Wait, what do you mean? What stayed where? Let's show the range on that. Oh, that's so close. Cause I kind of want to put the fridges right here. I have to walk to the weed shop. Give me some words of motivation. You got this. It's not too far. The weed shop is calling your name. And then you get to come back and, you know, do what you want to do and relax. And watch me play Ark. How's that sound though? You know? Sounds pretty good to me. Cute doggy might be there. Oh, at the store. So I'm thinking we put a light right here. That'll work. Maybe a light right here. A light right here. A light right here. I don't want to overdo it with the lights, but the house is missing a large painting of Gengar too. I know. Tell me about it. That's why you gotta come do it. You gotta come paint a Gengar picture and put it there. Will they be powered if... Oh my gosh. Look at that though. Like actually look at that. What if I put them right here though? Let's put them right here for right now. That's not bad. That's not bad. If we have to, we'll make another generator at some point, but for right now, I'm fine with that. And I gotta come through and turn all these lights on too, which is gonna be kind of annoying, but... At least there's going to be light in this house. Like, you don't know how long I've been working on this house and pure, like, darkness. Like, pitch black darkness. At this moment, that's more than enough because you only built me the kitchen when I became your personal chef. Hello? That's fair. But, to be fair, you liked it, so don't make it sound like you didn't like it because you actually did enjoy that. At least you made it seem like you did. It's a very vital role, okay? That's a very vital role. I did enjoy it. Yeah, I know you did. Beats going in the ocean? Yeah, you'd be safe in the house with all the animals. And I'm in the ocean getting, like, you know, attacked and just completely destroyed by all sorts of, like, you know, bullshit in the ocean. So if you have to pick one, you know? If you have to pick one. Whoops. Right, and I'm at home. Like, do you think I should turn echoes pink? Yeah, that's probably the most accurate thing I've ever heard. I'm like, I don't know. Right now I'm getting attacked by like 15 different things. Hold on a second. All I hear is like arc battle music, just like, and like the sound of my character almost being dead in the ocean, and you're like, do you think I should turn echoes pink? I'm like in like 98% panic mode, and you're just talking about what color you should paint your bird. That is honestly pretty accurate. That was very accurate of a statement. At that time you were chilling and I started playing the piano and you had flashback trauma. Yeah, I don't like that piano. I don't think I'm gonna add that piano to this house. Because you and Coco were too tempted to play that piano and I don't like it. I don't like that piano. I was just like, nah, it's all good. Like, come on. It does look pretty. I fully agree with you. It does look pretty. But the problem is what comes with that piano existing. That's where the problems start to form, you know? So we actually need to go to the redwoods and get more fur. Like, that's probably our first mission of the day, is to go get more fur. Oop. But yeah, I'm very proud of the house, to be fair. I think the house debatably looks better than... This might be my best build ever in Ark, to be fair. Or one of them, at least. Like, I remember this house and the winter house were two of my favorite things I've ever built in Ark. And this house actually turned out so well. Like, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Ark TV Cribs. Yeah, I'm very proud of it. Very, very proud of it. But right now we need to go to the redwoods because I need to get more fur. More fur, more fur. So we can finish making fur armor. Yeah, the winter house was really good, except for the only thing I didn't like about living in the winter area was just so much hostility. Like, everything was trying to kill us in that area, no matter what, too. I mean, the snow inside the house sucked, too, but hopefully they took that out of the game, because I didn't really like that. But yeah, also, like, the mammoths and everything else that was just constantly outside the house, like, 24/7 was a bit much. It wasn't even really the mammoths. It was more of like the Utyrannus and all the wolves. So many wolves and Uties outside the house 24/7. We might go on a little RG hunt today too, depending. Just because I feel like I need that staple Argentavis, you know? If you've ever played Ark, you already know you need you need that RG. You know, you need that Argentavis. You need the goat Argentavis. That, and then you start like a lineage from that. That's what we kind of need to do that. To be fair. Oh, come on. Don't go in the water. We get like some fur from that kind of stuff, but like pretty much anything that actually has fur, we get fur from. So that's why we come to the redwoods. Actually, back in the day on Ark Survival Evolved, you used to be able to cut your own hair. And your hair, you would get, like, human hair. And that would count as fur as well. I'm not going after that nightmare. This guy really wants to fight us. Yeah, remember I had Abba? Dude, Abba was something else. My RG Abba that I had, dude, that thing was nuts. The stats on that old boy were crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa! I don't know if I like that they added these in. Yeah, I don't know if I like that they added those guys. Uh-oh. This is what I mean by like a staple RG. I don't like how my RG runs out of stamina so quickly all the time. For this kind of shit right here, look, he's immediately coming to kill us. No, thank you. It was raining all day and it stopped a while ago. No, it's chilly as hell. Yeah, dude, it was pretty much the same exact shit here. And then I walked outside, right? And I was like, damn, it's fucking cold out here. And old boy's like, no, it's not. And I looked at it and it's like 60 degrees out. Meanwhile, it's been like 85 every day. So it's like it's like 25 degrees difference outside. And it's like, yeah, dude, like when it goes from being 85 out to 60, that does feel cold. Like it definitely feels cold outside. And it was like really windy, and I was like, yeah, dude, it's kind of chilly out. Like, that's almost like 60 is when I was like, I'm damn near wanting a sweatshirt on. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this is so bad. Microraptors, dude. Oh, that Microraptor almost ended it for us. Wowie, wow, wow, wow. Our RG's okay. Like, he'll be alright for a second. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the weather is pretty much going to be the same for us. Uh-oh, we're going to have to make a run for it. That Microraptor almost, like, he almost sealed the deal. He really almost sealed the deal. Yeah, it says for me it's still like 60 out, but it's just a little bit colder for you than it is for me right now, but yeah, it's still not great. Not great for the middle of June. Like, I want warm. I want warm weather. Like, no, I don't want it 95 degrees out like I live in Arizona or something, but I also don't want it to be cold. Yo, Ricario, first time chat, man. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Just continuing our ARC playthrough here. Struggling to survive. Almost lost it all to a Microraptor, but we're still alive for the moment being. I was in one of your streams, I believe, like not too long ago, Ricario. I don't remember when it was. I don't know, it was within like maybe like the last week or so. Yeah, good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Fair enough, man. I'm just tired after pub last night. Mates went full hard on the casino machines. Dude, that's how my friends are. I'll tell you what, last time I went to the casino, alright, between two of my friends, they lost more than what I've ever made in a week in one night. They both lost more than what I've ever made in a week at any job in a night. And that's why I was like, you know what? I don't think the casino's much for me, man. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you guys are blowing money so quickly. Like, you guys have lost more than I've ever made in a week in one night, boys. Like, come on. You know? Like, come on, boys. Fuck, if you guys want to piss away money, you know, I'm here. I got shit I need to buy, you know. I got bills to pay. Fuck, you guys want to lose your money that badly, just let me know, you know. But I mean, we all had a good time. But it's great just resting, getting my day soon. Get the fuck out of bed. Yeah, dude, it's like that. That's how it was for me just a couple nights ago, man. I had my my birthday stream, right? And I had a few too many drinks that night. And yeah, dude, that night or that next day, wow. I was feeling a bit brutal. I was feeling real brutal that next morning, dude. Holy shit, man. Because I don't really drink that much. But I was like, you know, for the birthday stream, dude, I'm gonna have a good birthday, you know. I'm gonna have a good birthday, good birthday stream. I'm gonna have a few drinks, celebrate. What up, Justin? Thanks for popping in. First time introductions, and it invited me for B-Day party. Next was all night into pubs. Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen, man. That'll happen. That'll happen. Like, dude, I remember when I used to go to, I used to go bar hopping quite a bit. Like, especially right when I first turned 21. I used to go bar hopping all the time, dude. And for some reason, it's always your friends that want you to go out so bad, dude. They're like, come on, come on. It's like, dude, I can barely keep up with some of these guys, man. Yeah, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you, man. And I get it. I'm so spent. I don't want to pay for drinks anymore for a week or two. Yeah. Like, once you have a real night of just going absolutely, like, apeshit wild, you know, you kind of hit that reality. It's like, holy fuck, dude, I need to take a break for a second. Like, once you have, like, real, like, one of them real hardcore nights, it's like, okay, you know, I need to recuperate for a little bit here. But yeah, thanks for saying happy birthday, man. Appreciate that. Miss Philosopher, you said the doggy was there, huh? At the store? Yeah, man, I'm still soaking it up because drama has not involved me, but I witnessed. So I keep an open mind. Yeah. I tend to avoid it myself too, man. I don't like drama. I say I'm too old for it, but I'm really not that old. I'm at that point where I've had enough of it for a while. I'm good on it for a while, you know. I just try to avoid it best I can. Watch a bit, but I'll keep you tabbed up and listen in. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Ricario. Thanks for hanging out, sir. Yes, she licked my face. Aww. I'm gonna soak in what happened last night because mate was banned for breaking a pub wall. But they did not let him in. Wait. Damn, so you guys had a hell of a night last night then. Sheesh. You guys had a crazy night on the town. Oh, they got beef with each other. Yeah, dude, that sucks. Yeah, that's never fun when like a couple people in the group got beef with each other and you guys go out drinking. No, yeah, no, you're good, man. I kind of get what you're saying. No worries, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. We're getting a fair amount of hide here, guys. I mean, Justin also, how are you doing if you're still here, man? Hope you're having a good day as well. Okay, the bears give out a decent amount of hide. A decent amount of fur. We just need a little bit more. We just need enough to basically make a set and then have enough to repair it a little bit. Not Nan laughing at me because my pants fell down because they're too big for me now. Oh man, happens to the best of us. That's fucked up, she clowned you though. That is fucked up. Oh, Megatherium, no. We need to actually eat something with our bird here, because he needs to get RGs have like an active health regen when you actually eat like a corpse of a creature. So we need to do that for sure. But we haven't been doing it because we've been chopping it with our hatchet to get more fur. Because we'll harvest more if we do it by hand. Yeah, it could be a worse problem. I'll take it. Yeah, it could be. It definitely could be. Let's let our bird heal up a little bit here. She is not doing too well. Oh my god! Yo, what the hell, dude? That was not cool. Bro just came up here and ate our creature. What the hell was that about? He took our food. We got some more here we can heal up with. Definitely could be a worse problem. I couldn't believe that shit that I seen about Oliver Tree, though. That is nuts. He was pretty young, too. I think it said he was 32. Really sad. I didn't really listen to much of his music, but I thought he was very funny. I thought he was a very funny, like, personality, you know? That does really suck that. It is sad to hear about that. Especially to a helicopter crash. Dude, I feel like a lot of like well-known people get into like a helicopter and yeah, like something bad always happens. Damn snake. How much fur have we gotten? 137. Honestly, we're making good time here. Because I don't want, like, everybody to just have to sit here and watch me get, like, gather fur the whole time. But I do want to also get a set of fur armor so that way we can go investigate the female Sarco. Investigate the snowy biome, so that way we can basically, like, it's hard to explain, but basically I want to tame a couple of creatures that are over there to lay eggs, because we need the eggs to lay kibble, or to make kibble with their eggs. And yeah, so that way we can get better tames. We, like, if we have the kibble, basically we have a chance to get perfect tames. Is that a Thyla? We need to come get one of them at some point too. Level 50 Thyla. I think even the grind shit is fun. It is boring but fun. I don't think any of it's really that boring, but I think other people might find it boring to watch me hit trees. But honestly, I'm entertained. Like, I think everything about this game is entertaining, to be fair. And I would like to get some real, like, you know, pick up some real ArcHead community members. Not that I don't love everybody that does show up already, but I think the real ArcHeads appreciate every bit of it, because it's like, it is what it is. Like, the game is... Makes you anxious. Makes me anxious. Oh, what the hell? He stole my canteen. Where did he just go? Bro stole my canteen. Give me my fucking... Dude, that bastard. I just made this canteen. He's trying to steal it from me? What a little rat, dude. Because I want to watch you build, not chop trees. Well, maybe if I do any future building, maybe I can just farm up the material to do it off stream, so that way nobody has to sit there and watch me chop trees. And then I, like, do the building on stream. Like, the next thing I'll probably build is going to be a greenhouse to be able to grow, like, some of the crops. So maybe for that, I'll farm up all the material and then build it on stream. So I wonder if everybody kind of thinks that way. Like, hey, I don't want to watch you grind out every bit of material, but I want to see the building process. Maybe that is a good... I didn't really think about it like that. So maybe that, yeah, that's a good point. Honestly, I'm glad that you said that. So, like, for example, right, for the greenhouse, that's a horse. I always have to check with the horse. I always have to check and see if it's a unicorn. So, like, for example, wait, that was not a horse. That was a deer that I heard walking right there. Yep, right here. So, like, for example, if when I build the greenhouse, I'll go farm out all the material to do it, and then I'll get it all ready for basically what I think I'm gonna need at least, and then get maybe a little bit of extra. And then I'll build it on stream so that way, you know, people can actually watch me build. Because I have done a little bit of building on stream, but yeah. I don't know. I don't want to bore everybody too much. Like, I want people to come in and be like, wow, you know, the game's really dope. Not, wow, you're hitting trees, dude. I've seen a million games where you hit trees. Because to be fair, there is about a million games where you hit trees. I don't ever get bored of hitting trees, though, to be fair. Any game that I really love, like, deep down, like, probably 9 out of 10 of those games that I, like, really, really love to my core involves hitting a tree at one point or another. To be honest, it really does. That's just survival games, though. Like, you have to hit trees, bro. You gotta get wood somehow. You gotta do it. It's part of the game, bro. But yeah, I know it's like you come into a stream, you don't want to watch somebody else hit trees. Fuck. You don't even like hitting the trees yourself sometimes. Not everybody's a nerd like me and likes to watch somebody hit trees. Fuck, I had a wood burner growing up. I've hit enough trees in my life, even in real life, to the point where it's like, damn, dude, you hit trees in real life. You're hitting trees in the video game. You just hate trees, bro. I promise I don't hate trees. I promise. Oh, that's a baryonyx. Holy shit. I'm glad that I spotted you. The Lorax is pissed at me after the amount of trees I took down to build that house. If the Lorax was present to see what I did to build that house over there, I mean, in the Lorax community, there might have been criminal charges, you know? It was that bad. It was that many trees. UFC White House card is on. I see, like, I knew that show was, I thought it was tomorrow, bro, for some reason. What's going on with that, bro? That's probably some crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck you meant by that. I don't. I forgot I put you as one of my YouTube mods. I think you might be the only YouTube mod, actually. I don't really get a lot of YouTube traffic, so I really only needed one. I think you might actually be the only one on YouTube mod. So salute Mr. Legend over there, for real. AKA G-Ski. What's going on though? Strangle UWA? Need for real? What? The Lawrence would strangle you with a Thneed like from the movie if he was. Yeah, he would have, bro. He would have. Mod number 1. You are on YouTube. You are literally mod number 1. You actually are. Justin's streaming too. I know if he's streaming, and if he's here, he don't ever hear me because he's streaming. G-Ski, are you down to play some Rivals later? I'm gonna be playing this for a while, but I might want to play some Rivals at some point. Dude, I want to get on that Cyclops grind. No AO. No pause. But I do. I want to get good with Cyclops, bro. I mean, how much hide do we have? Or fur? Pelt. I keep calling it fur, but it's actually called pelt. It's fur, dude. It don't matter. We have 278. That's probably enough to finish a kit, but I don't know. We might want a little bit more. It's really the bears that we want, dude. The bears seem to be giving out the most. We probably have enough to be able to head back. Yeah, Lil. Didn't say no Diddy, no pause, no AO, no Diddy, none of that. No, none of that. Alright? Absolutely none of that. We don't vibe with any of that, okay? We probably have, let me check again. Yeah, 278, dude. Okay, let's go back. We'll finish out what we have, right? I think we only need the gloves and the hat is all we needed. That's probably enough, bro, to be fair. Yo, did he pause? No, bro. No. G-Ski, you did enough, bro. You did enough on the birthday stream, bro. I literally got donos damn near for the rest of the night from people. Like, I love the donos, don't get me wrong. Like, I appreciate them, but, like, fuck, dude. Almost every single one was mentioning how I'm an old fuck after that. That was your fault. Genuinely your fault. Like, we're talking different whole countries, bro. I'm not 62. I'm not 62, bro. I did look at the face cam. I actually sent it to Velastra. The face cam I'm looking at getting. So we'll kind of see. We'll kind of see what happens with that. I plan to actually get the face cam going at some point. Because I want to, like, I know it's more interactive for people that watch as well. Like, just having a face cam around, so. I'll stare. I mean, what? Look lovingly at your gameplay. Of course. Of course. Of course. Maybe I should, like, copy Peanut and just get, like, a VTuber, like, item of food. Like, instead of a peanut, I'll do a VTube, like, olive or something. Yeah, imagine you come to somebody's stream and it's just, like, I'm just an olive. Cable is very handsome and he's very animated. He makes the best facial expressions. I can agree with the second part. I don't know about the handsome thing. The handsome thing is probably a good, that's a mile long stretch. But the animated thing and the facial expressions thing, I do. I can't help it. There's nothing I can do about it. You know? But it might be funny. Fuck. Especially when he's confused, he does this eyebrow thing. I do. I don't even mean to, like I said. The eyebrow thing is completely on accident. Let me get out of these trees. I can't even see shit in there. The eyebrow shit, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that. I know when I get really focused, I know that, like, I'm not the only one that does this, at least. When I get really focused on something, I stick my tongue out for some reason, and I did it when I was writing on something in school. Like, if I'm writing a paper for school or something, my tongue would be sticking out and, like, sticking out of the corner of my mouth, and I'm just, like, dialed in, you know? Like that episode of SpongeBob when he's like, and some of these, and some of these, and he's, like, really going hard as fuck on like, the paper that he's writing. That's basically me. Like, so when I get, like, dialed into something, I just look like a goober. Stick it out and tilt your head down a little and look up so that you're, like, evil in the eyes. I know. I don't even like mean to either. That's the craziest shit. Is like I really, really, really don't mean to do that. I don't even realize I'm doing it. It just happens. Okay. We got the fur. How much? Let's see. Fur. We need the fur hat. What else do we need? The fur gloves. I don't mean to do that shit either. I really, like... I may not do it on cam, but here's my favorite thing. People will mess his hair up on his face and start singing old emo songs. I've never done that. I've never done that. That's misinformation. That is bullshit. I've never done that in my life. I've done it maybe once or twice. I've done it maybe once or twice. And I can't even do that anymore because my hair isn't long. Remember, I got my hair cut. Can't do that anymore. I gotta wait, like, I don't know, a couple months. I gotta wait a couple months before I can start doing that. That was not misinformation at all. I've actually done that quite a bit. Like, actually more than I'm proud of. That has happened. Okay, so we got all this. Let's take the narcotics. Wait, shit. You know what I didn't even think of, right? Is if we go over there and tame them, how the hell are we gonna get them back? We need to make a cryo fridge, or a cryo fridge. Gosh, I can't even speak. A cryo fridge and cryopods to even get them back here. Literally. trying to get the RG. No, I was trying to get I want to get some Uties to start laying some eggs, you know? Quayo yes. Yep, that. Uh-huh. Exactly that. Okay, let me look at what we need to get this again. We should have everything. Got the polymer here. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly. We don't want another Alejandro situation. That would not be good. The electronics. Do we have the electronics? We do. The only thing we might not have... Oh, no. We got the oil. We got the oil. Alright. And we needed a little bit of crystal. Actually, let me grab this as well. Need a little bit of crystal. And then let's pull the RG up over here. Because we got plenty of metal. Like, I mean, we have an abundance of metal here. Cool. I think we have everything. I hope we have everything. We just need a little bit of fiber. Little tad bit of fiber. we got everything. What up, Seth? Thanks for popping in, sir. Hope your stream went well, Mr. Seth. Or if you're still streaming. Wait, are you still streaming, Seth? Let's take all this extra material. We got everything we needed. I mean, 4 is enough right now. We'll come back and make more if we need to. So right now we have a cryo fridge and cryo pods, which allows us to basically capture creatures of any kind pretty much and hold them inside the cryopod and transport them or store them away. It's basically like Pokemon if you really think about it. But you capture them and store them, or capture them and take them to where you need them to be, and then you can release them out of the cryopod. That's what we basically need to do, because otherwise we would have had to have walked these creatures that we're going to tame across the entire island, and that would have taken forever. So we're completely avoiding that by doing what I just did, pretty much. Let's get all of this out. There we go. Put all that in there. This is our cryo fridge, which is basically our Pokemon PC. Alright, that's all good. Let's store 2 of them in there for right now. I don't think we're... Well, fuck it, we'll take them all. Why not? We're not going there with the mind of, oh, we're gonna go there and die. We're not going there to die. Alright? We're going there to get shit done. Let's put this stuff in here. We don't need our hide clothing in here, though. We don't need that right now. Let's put that away. Especially when we already have better hide clothing in here. Some pieces. Like the gloves and the pants here. Let's actually put those together so that way we know where our full set is. Because we got lucky and had a couple of good drops. So let's get those. I think we have everything we need. Oops. Let's get 30, at least 31 of them out. Let's just get them all out. There we go. Gonna grab some more food. Just as a precaution. Okay. We could take the otter. He would help us stay warm. I don't want to risk his life, I'm going to be honest. So, we're not going to. Actually, real quick before I head over there, I just need like 2 seconds. Hold on, just a second. Alright. Now I can head over to the winter area. Make sure we got everything. Looks like we do. So basically, we're going over here to try to tame. If we see a nice RG, we'll try to tame it. The problem is we don't have the best food right now to get the max tame out of it, so that's why I'm not really too worried about it. But once we get the kibble, that's kind of where, you know, we'll start making bigger plays and taming wise. It's a nice little flight. I mean, not too crazy far, but we're going after these creatures called Tyrannus. It's basically like a smaller, more feather covered T-Rex, kind of. I don't know. They're very cool looking creatures, but we're not getting them for any other purpose other than their eggs right now. Have to check out all of these Argentavis though. Let's grab this drop while we're here as well. A water bottle and some cooked fish. I mean, hey, we'll take it. Put that in there. Oh yeah, there was a bola too. I was about to say, was that really just a water jar and some cooked fish in that? But no, there was a bola in there, just stacked onto the bolas that I already had. Alright, this is where we need to put on our fur clothing here. Our fur armor. Gotta stay warm over here, otherwise, yeah, it'll end fairly bad for us. Jesus, what is going on right below us, dude? Holy shit. I hear a Tyrannus already. That's what we're looking for right here, is this. I'm gonna get a better look at him here in just a second. Not these things. These are Carnos, but we do want to help kill these because they're a bit of a nuisance to our cause here. That thing right there with the feather, like the feathery fur looking kind of stuff, that's what we're after. Because we need them for their eggs. Because their eggs are a staple ingredient in kibble, which is used to tame a lot of creatures with high effectiveness. So that's basically what we're here for. And that's a level 10 female, which is like a perfect candidate, to be fair. So what we want to do in this case... Oh no, Oh, this could be really bad for us. Really, really bad. Our RG just flew away. Holy shit. Oh, he killed it. The mammoth killed it. Rip to the beloved tames we had here. Truth. Truth to that. A lot of good creatures were lost to this area for me and Miss Velastor at one point. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Okay, so that Yudi ended up dying. That would have been a perfect candidate because it was such a low level. And what we're looking for really doesn't involve any level of any kind. Like, we're actually looking for the opposite of that. At least you don't have 1,257 animals running towards one hostile creature. That's true. That is true. Really, there's so many RGs around though. All of them horrible levels. Wow. That's a Pelagornis. And yet that is the highest level creature or flyer that we've seen over here. That's a Yudi that I just heard. Where is it? Right there. That's a male, but it is a low level. And we do need to tame a male. Thanks for the blowing kisses, Justin. Appreciate you. I like the ranch house you made too. The ranch house was nice. The ranch house was kind of slept on, for sure. See what we're gonna do with this guy? He's sitting here attacking my bird. He's a bit of an asshole, a bit of a nuisance. We're just gonna take him out, drop him in the ocean. I don't want to deal with him. I'm gonna be honest. He's an asshole. Hopefully the sea creatures get to him out there. This Perlovia. He's got to go too, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, at least. I don't really mind getting rid of him. Another bit of a nuisance creature. So what we can do though is take some pot shots on this guy. Oh, he's running, dude. He took off running as soon as we shot at him. There we go, we got a hit on him. Holy shit, run. Holy shit, he's coming up on us fast. This is the bad thing about taming these guys. They fear roar whatever creature you're on, and you just like you have no control. Like I'm not in control of my bird right now. He's doing this all on his own. Good evening, Mr. Tree Chopper. Bro, that is absolutely crazy. We were just talking about how I was the Lorax's #1 enemy. We were literally just talking about I'm the Lorax's #1 enemy on this game. And 3 months of Prime, dude. Appreciate you, Jake. WJ. I didn't know we were enemies. I didn't know you were the Lorax. I didn't know that. Damn, dude. Did you go to your group stuff tonight, Jake? I did. Good meeting here at W. Glad to hear it, man. A newbie there came back, which is good to see. I'm sure that is good to see, because I'm sure there's people that are like go to that kind of stuff and are like slightly intimidated, or some people like are tempted to fall off of like the wagon, and like that is good to hear that a new person came back. That's a W, man. I know, like me personally, I would be intimidated just with my personality. I would be intimidated by like a group meeting where everybody's like, you go and you talk and like, I'm intimidated by that kind of stuff. The first few months, you never know what folks are gonna do. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Oh, it's hella intimidating. Yeah, and I could see that. Like, I could definitely see that just from, like, I've never been to anything like that, but I just, from the outside looking in, I could tell that I would be intimidated by stuff like that. That's good to hear, though. It's very good to hear. I'm glad they are sticking with it, because it seems to have done, well for you. It seems like you liked it, and, you continue to like it, and it helps you, so. Being vulnerable and not a fan of life. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing, too. It's like, it's a big mental game, right? I'm less of a piece of shit these days, so I do like it. Hey, that's always a W. Being less of a piece of shit is always a W. I personally, I don't know. I can't say that you're a piece of shit because I've not seen anything bad out of you, but, we all feel the way we do about ourselves, right? And you know you a lot better than I will or anybody else ever will, So, but making a, let me just fix this real quick. Making an improvement on yourself is always good, no matter what it is, right? Even if you're just a guy that doesn't go outside and you go outside for once, hey, that's an improvement. You're improving something. I'll improve you in a minute. Hey, I hope you know when. Okay, first of all, W, for showing up. Second of all, when you start streaming, I'm going to your stream and I'm jinxing every boss battle that you ever have. Every boss battle, I'm jinxing it automatically. I'm just kidding, bro. Kind of. Kind of. Okay, so don't fight bosses. Got it. We have a... Jake, we have a little joke because Eno's in Jay's streams quite a bit. And so every time I go over there, I would say something and then Jay would lose. Jay would like lose the boss battle fight. So every time it was like I'm jinxing it, bro. Every time. So now we have this joke that I'm just the jinx for the boss battles every time. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere either. That'll probably be a lifelong title. I need to knock this bastard out, man. There we go, there we go. No, 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 no. This is not good. Okay, so we did knock it out. Come on, come on. No, no, no. Come here, RG, come here. No, RG, RG, RG. Okay, so we're in a bad spot here. Hold on a second. We gotta make a play. Oh my god, dude. That could have been so bad. You weren't bad luck for me this morning, at least. Thankfully. Yeah, that came from one specific boss. He came in and said... And then he just evolved from there. He really did, though. Like, he just... As soon as I got there, I feel like it was like I'm chatting to him, though. Like, I'm just chatting with him, and... He was trying to be a good person and just focus on the chat, you know? Like he was trying to keep up with what I was saying and not focus on the boss. I really think that's what's, like, really happened. He was killing it, you popped in, and then death. Yep. That's literally exactly how it went. That's fucking hilarious. By the way, you know, Jake was the reason actually I ever found Jay, to be fair. Because Jake was like, hey, you know, like, I hung around in Jake's stream quite a bit. I still do. And then he rated out. He's like, hey, check out Jay, guys. Like, he's a cool guy. And then, yeah, that's how I knew Jay, was from watching Jake. So, yeah, Jay's a cool guy. You know, you guys go over here and check him out. And I did, and I'm glad I did, because I really do like Jay. He's a cool guy. Oh, so he brought you in, and it's technically Jake's fault. True. 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 That is true. Hey, I mean, I hate to pass blame on to somebody else, but... You know, like... You know... Dude... I can take the fall on this one. Yeah, like, Jake, it is technically, you did say, you know, you did rate in the Jay and say, hey guys, watch Jay, he's a good guy. You know, I was following orders, okay? I was following orders. What am I stuck on here? Are we having issues, or is it my end? I get a freeze every 3 seconds. Just checking before I do a router reset. I'm not sure, bro. It could be me because that does, like, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm streaming from the woods in the middle of nowhere. So it could be me, but it's hard for me to say. Holy shit, dude. That stupid fucking pig bastard he was about to kill me. So I got you, man. I don't mind either way. I appreciate you just being here, you know. I'm gonna be honest. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You too, Jake, and rest of the chat. Hey, man. I appreciate you being here, you know. It's nice to see you, man. Usually I only see you when I go to Jay's stream and we get to chat there, but yeah, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you in here. Oh, Tomahawk. Dude, it's just legend after legend popping in here. Absolute legend after legend. We get Jake. We got Eno. We got Hawk now. Just absolute legends in here now. I told you, Hawk, man. You're welcome. You're welcome to sit at my table. I don't know if I'm allowed at the cool kids table, but you can sit at my table, dude. Velastra, of course, absolute legend. Has not missed a single one of my streams. We did not forget about you, Miss Velastra. Of course not. He absolutely did not. Justin, of course, too. Justin is here. Dude, you guys are all legends. Everybody's legends. You guys are all absolute legends. Almost forgot Justin. Justin, I could never forget you, man. I could never forget you, sir. "52 stream streak." Yeah, that is crazy. Velastra, by the way, has been here for every single one of my streams. Every single one of them. And he's not even playing Marvel for Captain America to ask us to assemble. Okay, alright. Yeah, I play other games. I play other games, Hike. I swear I play other games besides Rivals, man. I do. I really do. I know I play it a lot. I do. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. But to be fair, they added Cyclops, man. What do you mean? Like, they added Cyclops, and the X-Men are some of my favorite, and I'm still not playing it right now. That takes some real strength, okay? I don't judge, my mind just doesn't let me play them like that. I hear you. Oh my god, Foxy Lady? No way. Dude, because I was playing White Fox on Marvel too, like every single game for the longest time. Sometimes Faye will poke at me because I don't play any of my favorite Marvel characters. You don't. You don't play Wolverine or Iron Man. You only, and those are your like two favorite Marvel characters, and you don't. You only play Jeff. What the hell? The irony. Oh, the irony. No, I do play other games. It's just Marvel is a very. She's the best Jeff out there. She really is, though. She really is. She's a W Jeff. I notice when she's not there when I'm playing because I don't get healed as well. I do notice. That is a W statement because that is very true. Jeff is my mech suit. Look, Jeff is a W character. Okay. Our bird needs healed so bad right now. We might actually have to peel out of even this fight. Holy shit, dude, our bird is so hurt. I can play Jeff, but it's made my little shark leg strong. That's true, though. I mean, to be fair, you have been going pretty hard on Jeff for a while. We gotta heal our bird, dude. Our bird is so hurt. Our poor bird. It is messed up beyond belief. Here. Other lords, okay. I didn't always play Jeff, but Jeff is my only animated. I only have one animated too, to be fair. I got others that are close, but I only technically have one animated. Watching a movie, but got you on a monitor. What movie are you watching, Jake? Dude, I've been wanting to watch movies, and I just like, dude, my patience and my time frames just never line up for me to actually sit down and watch a movie. Ever. It actually sucks. I think the last movie I sat down and watched was the, like, literally, I think it might have been the Silent Hill movie. They do count. Yeah, they do count. Moon Knight and Squirrel Girl, they do count. Listen, a Lord Hero is a Lord Hero. Holy shit. What the hell is going on over here? Where did these wolves come from, dude? We're trying to tame up that shit. Why is there a pack of wolves over here now? Except Moon Knight got a big nerf. So next time you play Moon Knight, he might not be as good as you remember him. And also, Moon Knight has a competitor now. Cyclops. He does multi-target damage as well. Moon Knight's not the only one anymore. I mean, he still counts, for sure. I'm not mad at it either. I'm really not. Like, they needed a counter for Moon Knight for a long time. Moon Knight players had it good for a long, long time. Holy shit, dude, our bird. Wow, our bird almost died, dude. 200 something health? This is ridiculous, man. We're struggling out here. I'm trying to heal him up a little bit, but holy hell. Man, are we ever, like... We're pushing our luck. I play Jeff all the time, so really it just made Moon Knight weaker against Jeff. Jeff is strong if you play him decent. He actually is, yeah. He is. For sure. We almost got this first one tamed. This is our male. We still need to tame some females up. Because really we're taming this for the eggs. So the male is just there to give the egg boost. We need to go look for like weak stuff. The problem is like in the wintertime there's not like weak stuff around to kill. I mean, these deer might work, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm sure he does. He's literally like, he's like when you get chickens and you have like one rooster, he's like that basically. We're healing so very, very slowly. I mean, but dude, we were pushing our luck there. He's dominating the industry, yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. We're just trying to get him, our bird healed up a little bit. Dude, he was getting his ass whooped down there. Or she was getting her ass whooped down there. And that's, you know, we're not a fan of that. We are not a fan of that. We don't want to lose our only RG. This is our only mode of, like, fast transportation right now. Speaking of RG, there is one right there. What level are you? Oh, that's a nice looking one too. It's only level 15 though. I always like the ones, the RGs that are like all black and white. Those are my favorite ones. But I never can find one at a decent level. They look the coolest to me. I never can find one at a decent level. Or like an all black one. Or an all white one. I never can find one. Had to AFK a sec, come back to lots of Jeff references. Who dis? Jeff, we're talking about Jeff the Shark from Marvel. Jeff the Land Shark. I think he originated in the Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing, but we're talking about him in reference to like the game Marvel Rivals that we always play. He's just a little shark that has 4 legs, but he's like beloved in the Marvel community. And that's Velostra's favorite character to play. He's a healer in that game, but he also has an ultimate attack where he like everybody in a radius basically gets swallowed up by Jeff, and he can spit him off the map. And like he's actually really good. He's insanely good, and he's just a little shark. That's kind of why everybody loves him, is because he's so good, and he's just a little shark, like a tiny little shark guy. Oh yeah, she plays him all the time, literally all the time. Eno just came back and he's like, who the hell is Jeff? You play Jeff too, you know? Wait, do you play Rivals, you know? Or are you just like, oh, are you saying that in reference to what she said or what I said? Because if you play Rivals, you know, I think we might have became best friends. Okay. Yeah, I was reading chat. Jeff this, Jeff that. I love Jeff. Jeff does things. Jeff can have my babies. Jeff, where's my money? What the fuck? we were talking about Jeff quite a damn bit. We were. Jeff can have my babies. Okay, that was funny, bro. Such a random thing to see. Like, who's this Jeff? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it was. I bet. If you have no idea what the hell we were talking about, like, yeah, I could definitely see that. Jeff can have my babies. I don't know if we love Jeff that much, but he is pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I don't play Rivals yet, but it looks like a lot of fun, so don't count it out yet. Listen, you know, if you ever want to play, let me know. I have a Discord channel, like, right below, that you're always free to join. You can always shoot me a message or something if you ever wanted to try it out. We play it quite a bit, so if you ever do want to try it, let me know. Because we're always looking for people to play with. Miss Velostra plays it. My friend G Ski plays it. I play it. Sometimes we have other people play it with us. Ryoka, Dunlap sometimes. But yeah, if you ever want to, it's free as well. I started Voidbreaker, which looks similar, but single player can be hard unless weekends. Since Aussie time zone, but I'd be keen. I don't know what the time difference is. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say something wild, but I won't for like 10 reasons. I feel it. That happens a lot on Twitch, to be fair. I don't know what the time difference is. It's 12:44 p.m. Monday here. So, oh yeah, yeah, you're well ahead of us. I do play during the day for me sometimes, like just off stream. Like I still play for fun. So we could potentially still figure something out to play it sometimes, if you ever wanted to. But yeah, check it out and see if it's something that you want to play. If you ever do want to play, just I'm not hiding nowhere. I'm pretty easy to find. Well, now I want to know. I can't say it here. Fable will scold me. I don't scold anybody, okay? I don't scold. It's a destructible Unreal Tournament and a free share. Yeah, it's completely free. The game is free. The only thing that you can buy in the game is cosmetics, And even that, some of that you can earn for free as well. Like cosmetics you can earn for free as well. One of the dogs is barking in their sleep right now. Hold on. Oh, it's Zeus. Get on the top rope again? Okay. Alright. Yeah, Zeus is over there barking in his sleep. He's laid on the floor right next to me right now, barking in his sleep. We almost got this thing tamed up, though. You ever hear, like, your dog bark and you just wonder, like, what they're dreaming about? I do that all the time. Like, I hear them, like, bark in their sleep or, like, start running. Like, Leon before, he's been sleeping and has been, like, kicking his legs in his sleep. And I always, like, wonder, like, dude, what is he dreaming about chasing right now? What is he barking at in his sleep, What is he dreaming about? That's how you know, like, animals definitely dream. Like, they 100% dream. It's like things like that. You know they do. I'd say he's dreaming about barking. Yeah, probably. I'm saying what is he dreaming about barking at? Okay, I understand that he's probably dreaming about barking. Yeah, I'd say he's probably dreaming about barking. Totally a pet psychologist. Dude, you might be. You might be onto something there, You might be, dude. This thing is so close to being tamed dead, man. 90%. We're so close. You might actually be, though. I mean, to be fair, he could be dreaming about barking at this very moment as we speak. That could be the exact thing on his mind right now. To be fair, who knows, Could be 100% right. He's gonna have a pet psychologist show. To be fair, there's probably people that have had shows on subjects that have been less credible than what just said. I bet you that is probably more qualified to be a pet psychologist than some of the people that are on like ghost hunter shows or like even like okay, like how qualified is like Dr. Phil even? You know what I mean? Like people like that have shows like that. How qualified are these people even really? So it's like, he could actually be more qualified to be a pet psychologist. You never know. Lays next to the dog and looks intently into its ear while waving his right hand around like a sidekick. Yep, dreaming about barking. I can picture that, honestly. I could picture that, and honestly, I think he might be right. To be fair, if you've ever watched any of those ghosts, like, there's definitely like where there's like a random person is like, oh, I'm psychic or whatever. I'm not completely disruling people that are psychic, right? I'm not completely like dismissing the fact that there might be psychic people out there because I don't know. But I'm saying some of these people are like, I'm sensing that there might be an old lady that died in this house at one point. I'm sensing that there might have been an older woman that passed away in this house at some point. It's like the house has been around since like 1840 or something like that. It's like, of course, of course, an old lady has died in this house. You know what I mean? Of course. If you consult the mystical Leon, he may give you insights into Zeus's dreams for a small price of 2 treats. That is true. He might. He might actually. Have you ever seen the mystical Leon? Veloster, go ahead and drop them. Go ahead and show the mystical Leon real quick. Just give him a little bit of insight into the mystical Leon. Was aiming for a budget daytime ghost hunter type show. The ones that are just really budget good. Exactly, dude. Like I said, like one of them shows where it's like the woman comes on, right, and she's talking to the homeowner, and she's like, yeah, somebody has died in this house at one point or another, and it was a very tragic death. And it's like, oh, my uncle had a heart attack in this house. I can't. How dare? Oh, I forgot. Your thing got messed up. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the mystical Leon. This right here is the mystical Leon. How dare you? I'm sorry. I forgot. Your thing got messed up. I forgot. That's my mistake. That's my mistake. Yeah, the vague language is what does it. Yep, there was a death here. I could feel it. It was very recent. Things about the ant they squashed in the doorway. Yeah. Literally, on their way in, they stepped on an ant in the doorway and they're like, there was a death of a living creature here very recently. Very, very recently. It's just like, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember you showing me some of these. Yeah, you did make those. Velastra made all my emotes, to be fair. She did. She made all my Leon emotes. I like that stars one, though. The stars one is cool that you made right there. That's my favorite one out of that batch that you just put on there from Resident Evil. RDT! What's up, man? RDT! Yeah, the mystical Leon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. RDT, how you doing? Oh, nice. I still don't need to make mine. Just need the time. You know, I'm gonna be honest. There's the mystical Leon barking, actually. I heard something out in the woods. He's also dreaming about barking. Oh no, he's awake. No, he's not. He's not dreaming no more. He probably woke up out of his sleep thinking that he heard something in his dreams, and then he decided, okay, I need to wake up and bark now. That shit was too real. Doing good, brother. How are you, boss man? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. We're having a good little stream here. Playing some Ark. Trying to make some progress here. And just chit-chatting. He senses something in the woods. He does. He probably does. It's probably those raccoons in the yard again. Literally. Those raccoons. So, for anybody that doesn't know this, right? I'm staying in a camper right now, right? On a piece of land that's owned by somebody that, like, I know, right? It's just a piece of land, basically. And I have the cherry trees and pear trees and all this shit going on outside, right? And basically, the raccoons and wildlife all comes, like, right outside of my camper door right now. I'm planning on putting a house out here, but for right now, I'm staying in a camper, saving money, all of this and that, you know, right? So, but Leon is not used to being out here, so when he sees, like, raccoons and stuff, like, raccoons are climbing up the fucking tree right outside of my window, eating cherries out of the tree. All this shit, dude, it drives him nuts, dude. It drives him nuts. He's probably talking about Jeff. I wasn't talking about Jeff, you know. I wasn't even talking about Jeff. I was talking about the raccoons that eat off the cherry trees right outside of my window here. That's what I was talking about. So raccoons come right outside of my window and eat off the cherry tree right outside of my window. And Leon here is like little munch on fucking cherries or whatever, and it drives him nuts, dude, instantly. Like, he just goes ballistic when he hears it. And now he's calmed down. He's grounded again, and he's laying on my feet. How are we looking on health here? Let's eat a little bit more. I need to turn off pre-roll ads too, but yeah, RDT, I hope you're doing well, sir. I'm glad to see you pop in. Hopefully you're not working too hard. I know you're a hard-working individual. I feel like every time I talk to you, whether it's in my stream or somebody else's stream, you're always working somehow. Back from ads. Welcome back from ads. Me and Nan have Takis. Dude, okay, so I used to like Takis, but then, like, dude, the Takis tore my shit up one time, my stomach. I sat down and I was like, I think this is back when when I used to partake in a little recreational stuff. And I sat down and I ate a whole bag of Takis, right? Fucked my stomach up. Fucked my stomach up. It's beyond belief. And ever since then, I've been like, no more Takis ever again. I can't, dude. Like, they were good, but. And cheese dip is fire. But yeah, Takis, me and Takis don't get along like we used to. You know? We just don't. Me and Takis don't particularly see eye to eye anymore. Justin, I appreciate you popping in and blowing me a kiss here and there. Appreciate the support, sir. I salute you. Man, look at that RG. Oh man, that's like a perfect color scheme of an RG that I would want, dude. That is literally such a nice looking bird. It's like all black and white, and like maybe a tad bit of brown, but that's, you know. I don't eat them a lot because of my stupid diet now, but these ones taste like the Doritos in the red bag. You mean the best kind of Doritos? Wait, are you talking about the original or the dark red? Because there's like the spicy one and like the dark red bag. Them are the best ones. I love those ones. The cheese supreme or whatever. I think it's like the spicy. Wait. You know, so you're in spicy, or you're in Australia, right? So I don't know exactly if you guys have the spicy nacho or what. But you guys, what are them one snacks that everybody, they're like called, not squares, but, oh, shapes. Shapes. They're called shapes. You guys have those, don't you? I think they're literally just called shapes. Yeah, but we get different Doritos and other American foods regularly. Yeah. I know you guys have like some of the same stuff. Not everything that we have, because obviously you guys probably have stricter health codes. Like, so you guys probably have healthier shit than we do on a lot of occasions. Shapes are just like flavored crackers for dip, not corn-based wheat. Yeah. I knew of shapes, and I knew of Tam Tams. Tam Tams, right? Is that what it's called? Tam Tams? I just know this from other, like, Australian content creators. I watch people that are regularly from Australia, you know? Or I watch people that are from Australia regularly, so I know, like, some. If able to try ketchup chips. That just sounds so weird, though. Like, ketchup chips? Sort of. It's like a mini South USA with Canadian personalities, so we're friendly and live by fishing, hunting, and swimming, off-roading, etc. Yeah. Tim Tams. Tim Tams. Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah, Velociraptor is Canadian. I'm American, but me and her live like, it's like 4 hours away or something. It's really not that far. Like a 4-hour drive away. But yeah, Tim Tams, that's what they are. I know some like of Australian snacks. Not a lot, but I know some. That's a perfect candidate here for our little. Go Canada. I don't mind Canada at all. Uh-oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. This is so bad. Oh my god, oh my god, eat food, eat food, eat food. Dude, we got fear roared by that Yudi, which means like we have no control of our bird. And he just like got stuck between the Yudi and all of those Carnos. Oh my god, dude. Literally, you know, we about lost that bird right there. That was about as close as it gets to actually losing the bird. My goodness. Dude, I thought for sure that was gonna end badly. I love being in America. I love America. I mean, a lot of countries don't think that America's all that great. I love it here. I do. For a lot of different reasons, not to get political, but I do. I love where I live. I don't always love everything, but I could be in a lot of worse places, you know? That's the way I look at it, as I could be somewhere a lot worse. Same with like, I mean, I've never heard a lot of bad things about Australia. I've never really heard too many bad things about Canada either. Like, I mean, I feel like these are very similar, like, countries, to be fair, in a lot of ways. Not every way, but a lot of ways, they're very similar. Like, people kind of want the same kind of things, you know? Same kind of lifestyle. Like, I feel like if I went to Australia, I would get along fine with a lot of the people there. I would get along just fine. Same with Canada. I feel like I would get along fine. Spent a decent amount of time there, and it's way different than here. Yeah, I mean, of course there's going to be differences, right? But it's like, what are the differences, right? Yogi! What's up, player? I'm here for your daughter. How you doing, Yogi? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Seen you started streaming recently, Yogi. Seen you, but I missed the stream. It like popped up in my notifications, but I was gone, and then when I came back, like I seen it there and I missed it. Well, the NHL teams are better in Canada, of course. Of course. They're definitely better. Okay, we can't be risking our bird too much here. Yo, Yogi, I hope you're doing well. A long time no see. I know you're pretty busy. But yeah, I'm glad you're, Oh no, we might lose the bird here. He's fear roared with no stamina. Wait, the bird might fly away and be good. Holy shit. We might die here, if anything. Holy shit, guys. I'm like, this is my speed run right now. Hold on, I'll read the chat here just a second. I'm scared for my life right now. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Bird, bird. Oh my. Dude, we're kind of too close. We're cutting it way too close. Like, this is messed up. I'm alright, very tired, working and not sleeping well, and my team lost the Stanley Cup. I've been streaming since like October. I've been too busy to regularly recently. I don't know. I think I seen it pop up. I feel like I knew you were streaming, but like, yeah, I seen it pop up. Usually that's how I find out about that kind of stuff, is like I'll see it pop up in my feed. That's kind of how I figure out that anybody's streaming. But yeah, that's too bad. I hope everything's going well for you. Hope, too bad about the Stanley Cup, at least, is what I mean. But I hope you're taking care of yourself. I was chilling though. I'm gonna try to do it weekly. Do you have a specific day? Or just kind of whenever? But yeah, what I was saying, Velastra, is I know it's like different, obviously, in some ways. Like, we've talked about this a million times, but I just feel like Canada's not that different. And like values wise is kind of what I'm at. Like, yeah, laws and stuff and policies are different for sure, but probably Thursday night. Okay. I will try to keep that in mind. I've been a little bit busy as well. Been working, trying to stream when I can. Taking care of animals. Dealing with my hectic family. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. We need to tame this Yudi, but I don't know how we're gonna do it. We gotta heal up a little bit before we even attempt it. Like, we can't lose our bird. Not out here. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Yogi. Glad to see you. Hope you're taking care of yourself, and I'm sorry about the Stanley Cup. It sounds like I was being condescending, but I swear I'm not. Dude, that Yudi actually almost, like, came over and tried to kill us. Like, come on, dude. I just took a bath laying down, so I'm definitely taking care, of course. That's what someone who is secretly condescending would say, you know? I'm usually bad at taking care of myself, so it checks out. This is the best I've been doing. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You know, you're fucking... You know, it's bound and determined to troll me at some point or another. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. Keep saying it's interesting. That's my love language. That's true. Peeps aren't laughing. I'm not doing well enough. Hey man, you keep me pretty. cackling pretty well, okay? I'm cackling. Don't be too funny as to want people to like me. Oh, sheesh. I could not like you. Alright. That's true. I do. Mostly everyone I do. Yeah. That's fair. I do like mostly everyone. I'm pretty laid back most of the time. At least I try to. No, 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 no. He must love me. Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course I do. Without a question. We're like two halves of the same idiot. True. True. That's very true. Two halves of the same idiot. Of course you can. What else am I here for? Of course you can. Exactly, exactly. Of course you can. Mm-hmm. You sure can. You sure can. I was hoping our bird would heal up a little bit more so we could go tame that, but like shit, dude, he's taking a little bit, isn't he? He's taking a sweet old time healing up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm not good at talking again. Me neither. Even if I had every good idea in the book, I could never be a politician because I am horrible at talking. People would think there was something like wrong with me immediately. So I hear you. This is the best it gets. Listen, the best is what you got. Alright? The best is what you got. Velocir, speaking of talking, still no change in Stella, good or bad? Let's see. At least it's not bad, though. I hope her little birdie self gets a little bit better soon. I know you've been keeping an eye on her over there, but... Speaking of talking, though, Velocira, you know who I kind of noticed fell off the earth and I haven't heard from them in the longest time? Scenario. Remember him? B Scenario. Remember me and him both kind of started streaming at around the same time. B Scenario, man. He was a really cool dude. He just disappeared. Yeah, I just checked on her again. Hopefully she gets better soon. Hopefully her little birdie self gets back to, you remember B Scenario, though? You remember him? Yeah, B Scenario, he used to come into my streams all the time. He was the coolest dude ever, and he just, I don't know what happened to that guy. He was streaming as well. I think I even at one point shot him a Twitch whisper just to like, because he was also streaming and I would always go to his streams as well. And I was thinking like, hey, you know, we'd kind of build ourselves up like alongside each other because we had both started like very close around the same time. And I shot him a Twitch whisper and I was like, hey man, what's up? You know, like I hope you're well and stuff like that. Never heard back from him. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. Oh, weird. I don't have an ad. That is weird. That is weird. Okay, I got switched from my phone to my iPad. Playing the system. Okay, I'll see you. That's smart though. To be fair, very smart. But yeah, I was saying B Scenario, like me and him started around the same time and he just I don't know what happened to him, man. I hope he's taking care of himself though, wherever he wound up. I loved having him around, especially when I was playing Resident Evil games, dude. He loved it and he was always chatting and like just being a really cool guy. I hope he's doing well. He was like one of the first people that was like, hey, you know, there wasn't somebody that I knew directly, like from real life, that would like watch me consistently. He was one of the first people that would actually hang out and watch me and like, you know, chat with me and stuff. And I will forever appreciate that dude for doing that. Because I was just getting used to streaming and everything still. I still am, but it was very intimidating for me at that time. So I hope he's taking care of himself wherever he wound up. Well, if I don't have a sub right now, you're getting my ad revenue. W, ad revenue. W. Get like 2 cents. Like half a cent. W. That's really what it is, too. I'm not even shitting you. Like, ad revenue is like nothing. If I could just turn ads off for everybody all the time, I would, because it's not worth it, bro. I'd rather have everybody, like, if I was making money, I'm sure more people would be like, hey, okay, let's stick around for ads, blah, blah, blah. But, like, it's really not, bro. Unless you have, like, thousands upon thousands of people watching you, like, it's really, like, ad revenue is just more of a deterrent than anything. If we team up, we might make a whole sense. That's true. That is true. In both ways, to be honest. You know, on a side note, you know, what are you looking to stream when you start? Because I know you're looking into getting into streaming, like, you know, pretty regularly or whatever. What are you looking to start into? Like, what's your go-to type of game or like game exactly? Right now we're just kind of healing up before we try to tame that Yudi, because, God, dude. We can't lose this bird out here. We can't. I know this is boring, guys, but we can't. Variety, but Diablo 4 to start. I think I'll mix it up with bits of EVE Online and some Rivals or other shooter. Dude, I'm telling you, some Rivals, like, Rivals is a pretty watched, like, category. I'm not saying that, like, oh, I've grown my channel a whole bunch off of Rivals or anything like that, because that's not true. But I will say that Rivals is a very consistent category on the platform, and I'm not to mention I just enjoy playing it. I do. So I will say that that is a you know, that could be a good choice. And plus, yeah, less EVE. I'm taking a bit of a break. We'll see. You'll like streaming. It's fun. Yeah, I like streaming. I do. Sometimes I'm like, hey, you know, like, but this is just me and my nerves and, you know, whatever. I'm like, oh man, like streaming tonight might be a little bit difficult. But then I get into it and I'm like, kind of, it just, like, once I get into it, I'm like, okay, I'm good. Everything's fine. But that's just me. But most people, like, have no trouble with it. And I'm sure you'll be good at it because you seem like you have a pretty good personality for it. Oh, you bastard. That other RG just ate my wolf that I was gonna eat. Yeah, I figured if I can have fun with others and help them, so like mental health support and make a safe space for peeps in a community, then I should. Exactly. Yeah, that is true, dude. If you like already like being a part of a community like that, and then building your own would be really fun, dude. If you already enjoy that kind of thing, like, you definitely will probably, like, you see a VTuber model and that was fun. I'll have to try that. I have OBS set up but no webcam yet. I need to set up emojis and other community things in chat. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't have even, like, my emotes and stuff like that, I wouldn't have been able to do without help. Like, Velostra has taken care of most of that for me. I mean, I could have paid somebody, right, but, like, I'm not a rich dude. I don't have that kind of money to be paying people that kind of shit, you know, to pay for, like, stuff like that. And I'm like, for starting out, I'm not planning on like making a shit ton of money from streaming or whatnot. I'm doing this because I like playing games and, you know, that kind of stuff. And like, I don't plan for streaming to ever really make me rich or anything like that. I know that's a very slim chance when it comes to stuff like this. I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy making new friends, having people hang out, stuff like that. But it's difficult to start out for me. At least for me it was difficult. It was very intimidating, but it's not like that for everybody. It depends on your personality. So I needed help, but like other people, I'm sure, do this shit on their own, like, just fine, no problem, do it on their own. And you could very well be one of those people that don't need any help. It's a labor of love, yeah. It is. I mean, it is. I'm doing it a lot lately, but making shorts and shit for tarot and stuff. That could be cool. What I kind of feel like I've been needing is somebody that will make clips for like my channel. I feel like that, like clips and stuff that I could upload to not only like Twitch and YouTube, but like even like Facebook, Instagram, those kind of platforms and stuff as well. I've been thinking a lot about that. I'm a bubbly person and used to train peeps online in a community via webinars, so I'll be fun in the social side of things. Hey, man, that's a W in your favor immediately right there. Because I was not used to anything like that at all. So that's a good thing to have in your tool belt, you know? Hey. Is it Jaeger John? Jaeger John. Appreciate the raid, man. Is it Jaeger John? Am I saying that correctly? Yes, it is. How's it going? Hey, I appreciate you. It's going well. It's going well. Appreciate you guys raiding in. It's going well. Right now we're taming some Uties right now so we can get some eggs going for kibble. How was your stream? W raid. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. We're kind of just starting out on the island right now. I've played this game quite a bit, but I wanted to start a new playthrough for stream for people to follow along with. So this is where I'm at. Good, started as a test, then we played some Ark. W, man. W. Glad to see another fellow Ark streamer. Let me drop you a follow real quick. Let me drop you a follow. Hey, appreciate the follows, guys. Dude, what a time. What a time.
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan,
you left your lights on. Dude. God damn it. Oh man. I also have quite a bit of time time playing Ark on console. I started on console years ago on Ark Survival Evolved. And I have Yep. I started on Ark Survival Evolved a long time ago. And I've never made it into all the maps and beat all the bosses. So that's kind of where I'm wanting to get. I want to beat all the I've beat all the island bosses before, but after that I never beat all the bosses. But I have a lot of time on Ark. Game's came a long way since then. It has, man. It has. It definitely has. Thank you for the raid, dude. It's came a long way since then. We are not looking too good on health right now. He's been patiently teaching me to play for a long time. That's true as well. But I wanted you to learn along the way as well. But thank you for the raid, man. Thank you. That's a W. Hope you had a good stream. I remember when there were no cryopods. I remember when I first played Ark. Okay, I built a little thatch hut in the middle of nowhere, and I just got spawn camped outside of my hut for like 3 hours by the same Carno, and there was just nothing that could be done. Like, there was just nothing that could be done. And I remember those days, like, where it's like, I didn't know what the hell was going on, like, nothing like that. Dude, I remember. I don't know why he always laughs when I go nowhere near the water, though. Like, the water, like, you gotta go in the water at some point. You have to. You have to go in the water. Oh, running naked, avoiding dinos? Exactly that. Exactly that. When you're running on the beach with like a couple of rocks in your inventory and a Carno is just destroying your thatch hut, and you're like, oh well, it's time to build another thatch hut. It was those days where I was like, okay, I know what this game is really like now, you know? Like, there's no forgiveness in this game. Sounds like Frisky Friday behavior. It does. Dude, you know, when you first start playing this game, right? You have no idea what you're doing. Like, it's like the most unforgiving game of all time. Like, it really is. There's just like, you don't know what the hell you're doing, right? You go into places, like, you wander a little bit from your little house or whatever, and it's just like, dude. Surviving off berries, yeah, exactly. Like, you're like eating berries, dude. You're hiding from everything, every little like, you know, little dino that crosses your way. Like, you're just eating berries to survive. My first experience was a friend tying a rope on my ankle and running away with my body flailing along the beach, if I recall correctly. I honestly, I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm really not surprised. Why am I so cold right now? Like, I realize it's nighttime, but like, holy shnikes, dude. Okay, well, basically gotta hold my hand to go in any body of water. Either that or you have to have like a Basilosaurus with like fucking 60, 70,000 health to be able to go in the water for you to feel safe, pretty much. I just wish you could build anywhere you want, like some of the caves you find. So I think like back in the day you could, right? I also played Conan, so I might be mixing the two together a little bit when I say this. But I think they took that away because, like, in PvP scenarios, like, people would build in caves and, like, block off caves to where you couldn't progress in the game. It was the same with, like, Conan. Like, people would build in, like, dungeons or stuff like that. And, like, it would block you off. Like, you couldn't go into caves, and you couldn't get like the things that you needed to go further into the game, pretty much. I mentioned a few times official servers can be tough. I mentioned a few times I wish there was some type of terraforming. There kind of is now, though, to be fair, Velociter. There kind of is. Official servers can be tough. Tribes holding up metal spawns in caves. Yeah, yeah. And I think they can build outside of it, right? Like, that makes sense. I just think if solo or small co-op would be cool to make a research base in like a lava cave. That would be cool. Artifact caves. Yeah, yeah. They can. They can't. I mean, they technically could block it off in some type of way, right? Would be nice if it was a way to have it as a toggle. There might actually be in like the settings. I'd have to look because I host my own stuff. Yeah, so I did, dang it, maybe I need to reinstall Ark again and stream that. This is fun to watch. I love Ark, bro. Like I've been saying this for a minute, bro. This is literally one of my like favorite games of all time. Absolutely love Ark. I'm a big dinosaur guy, and when you can build a house and keep your own dinosaurs, I mean, dude, what's not to love about that, right? Just such a big download to sit on the SSD. It is, bro. It's massive. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. It really, really is. But yeah, thank you, Jaeger John. I stream with a fellow that hosts his own servers. Yeah. That's what I do. Is I host my own servers, and I just play with a few friends, like my girlfriend. We all play together. Just the breeding in the game could be a headache. Trying to for never get the stats you want. Pretty much. You can ask Veloster here. She's watching me sit for weeks on end trying to breed for mutations and get the stats that I want. Dude, she's sat here forever. And I don't boost my stats either. Like, I don't boost my, anything really. Like, everything's pretty much vanilla. I think people would be very receptive to that. I mean, shit, you know, you could even play with me, bro. Once we get our, once everybody gets in here and stuff. Right now it's just me, but, you know, you could play with me, bro, if you ever wanted to. We had a whole system, we did. Like, I would be checking the breeding, she would go gather eggs and round them up, stuff like that. Like, we would both be doing that. Depends on lag. I get 250 to 300 millisecond ping on good US server. That is true, bro. That is true. I mean, there's a way to play single player as well on this. I didn't even think about that. I sure don't miss running wires and water pipe. That is one thing that I don't miss from Evolved to Ascended. I'm so glad they did away with that, dude. I am so glad. Like, I remember when I first played Ascended, and I was like, holy shit, dude, we don't have to run these stupid pipes everywhere. Like, dude, those stupid pipes, you'd have to run them from, like, the exact water source that you're trying to take water from. You'd have to run a pipe directly to your house. Even if you lived like fucking, you know, like a mile away from your house, you'd have to, or from the water where your house was, you'd have to run a pipe straight from there all the way to there. I'm glad they did this wireless thing where it's like you don't have to do that anymore. I'm so glad they did that. Yes, bro. Yes, I did a lot of the house stuff, and he was a manly a manly man fighting crocs and shit. Oh, kind of, yeah, kind of. And mowing them lawns, yeah. I had my New Balances, my white grass stained New Balances on. I was out mowing the lawn. Yep, that's pretty much it. Make all the different builds, dude. You'd have to spend forever just building the pipes and stuff, like, or like making the pipes fit into your build, right? And now you don't have to do that. Dude, that was such a, like, okay, a lot of people are talk shit about how Ark is now, especially like longtime players. That is a massive W for Ark. Like, a massive W that they didn't make you keep having to manually build a pipeline straight from your house. Like, That is a massive W, dude. Make the wrong triangle. Was it left or right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm so glad that they did away with that too. I am so glad that they did away with that. Work cosmetic with a bell sound for so long. It drove Fable insane. It was, what event was? I think it was the Easter event. She got this little lamb. It was like a lamb cosmetic that would attach to her the clothes or whatever, and it had like a little bell on it, and she would run around the house and looking like a little lamb, and you just hear it had like a little bell on it, dude, and you'd hear her running around like a little bell running around the house. Like, yeah, it did drive me insane after a while. I'm like, dude, are you gonna get rid of that bell anytime soon? You gonna let the Easter event go for so long? The drawing pad, dude. Okay, so Velastra, so you're able to make your own art in this game, you know, like on John, you're probably aware of this by now, I'm sure, because you're a longtime art player. So you're able to make your own art in this game. She has a drawing pad, right? And she made a perfect copy of of Gengar from Pokemon, and made like a huge painting and put it up in our house. She was able to use her drawing pad like attachment on her side, and like made paintings for her house. Dude, it was the sickest shit ever. Like, that was dope. Yeah, dude, it was dope. It was so dope. And she put it in our house, dude. That painting is still there. That's on like mine and her game though, like mine and her server, and I started a new cluster for streaming. Yeah, dude, it was really cool. I think we might be able to try to tame this guy, but like, oh man, I'm kind of scared. I think this is the female that we wanted, right, for the eggs. Yeah, dude, the drawing stuff was really, really cool. Oh man, is she fighting a mammoth, dude? No, you guys probably can't see this that well right now. Oh yeah, the Ford sign as well, that was funny. I can barely even see this guy right now. Oh, it's Torpor running. We just want this for eggs, so we don't really care what level it is. We just need a dinosaur to lay eggs for kibble, really. That's all we need it for. So yeah, any like female would do at this point. There we go. Let's go look for some prime meat so we can get it tamed up a little bit faster. Yeah, the painting stuff is cool though. I do like that you're able to do that, because that like added to the house so much. It really, really did. This will be the time when we don't find like any baby creatures. Oh, there's one right there actually. But it's an RG, a baby RG. Like, of course, that'll be like the most difficult thing to actually get a hold of here. Yeah, you gotta make new ones for the new house for sure. So we only kill the baby creatures because we want the prime meat from them. I know it sucks, but I don't even know where that just went, dude. I can't even see what's going on right now. And I'll take a time away from my hard work. Listen, you put some cool paintings in those. Got a bail for work meeting in an hour. Think you'll still be on after? Possibly. We'll see. But if not, though, thank you for hanging out, you know? Appreciate you, man. Hope your meeting goes well. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Good chatting with you. If not, I mean, I might still be, but like I said, I don't know for sure. The best thing if you don't have kibble, yeah, it pretty much is. That's pretty much what we're here for, is to get kibble. We're taming up the Udies to get the extraordinary eggs. Hey, you know, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Hope you have a good night, man. Or a good day, I should say. Kibble is simple now, yeah it is. We're just getting the eggs. Like I think the hardest part about getting kibble now is probably what, like, I think the best kibble takes honey, right? Like, probably the hardest part is getting the bees. Like, really? Because sometimes the bees can be a bit finicky, you know? But other than that, it's like, I mean, once you have A, B, it's like good. I think you need honey for one of the kibbles. If not, I'm thinking of the vegetable cakes, but the vegetable cakes are... I mean, I only get the vegetable cakes really either for what, getting the sheep. Because you need one to tame up a sheep. Like, other than that, like, what do you really need them for, you know? Yep, they do need a kick, I'm pretty sure. But honestly, like, I guess it depends what map you're playing on, but, like, dude, I get cementing paste for free so often. Like, if you go to Ragnarok, right? Or even the island, like, cementing paste is so, like, easy to get. Like, I don't even really bother with the Katna or the snails, really. I really don't. I play all of Rag. Yeah, dude, Rag is a cool map. I mean, you get the griffins, right? But I mean, I find cementing paste so easily that, like, sometimes I don't even bother. Like, I really don't bother with getting the snails. Because, like, the snail paste, right? The Katna paste or whatever it is called, is basically like a replacement for the cementing paste, right? I get the cementing paste so easily that it's like almost not even needed. you know? Maybe that's just me, but like I don't know. I do spend a lot of time looking for like max level creatures, so I multitask. Like if I'm looking for a max level something or whatever, like I'll grab cementing paste while I'm out. But other than that, you know. Yeah, it is. It really is so much simpler to get than it used to be. It's really not difficult at all to get. It used to be. It used to be a lot more difficult to get, but I think they tried to. I don't want to say dumb down the game, but like I just think they wanted it to be a little bit more user friendly. Okay. That is true. All he ever does is call out high levels. So now I do the same shit. That is true though. Cause I remember when I first started, like you would never see 150s. It was like, holy fuck, you see a 150, like you're shitting bricks. Like, especially if you're playing on an online server, people would fucking fight you for a 150. Like, or like people find if you're playing online and people found out that you're taming a 150 anything, they're like, oh fuck you. Like you had to hide it. Like you had to literally hide the fact that you were taming a 150. Or like especially on the island is in specific. Because 150 like island levels are kind of shit. Like they're not as good. In comparison to other maps, it's harder to find higher levels because this is like the map that everybody starts at. Like it's kind of harder to find 150s. So when you find a 150 on the island, you know, it was a big deal. It still is to me. We even have a personalized mod called Coco the Treasure Hunter. Oh, you mean Coco the Drop Hunter? Bro thought he was playing. He really thought he was playing Helldivers and dropping in for democracy every time he hit a drop from like Arc. He literally he thought he hit so many drops in the game that he it almost seemed like he was still playing Helldivers. Literally, like literally. You know, while we're on ads real quick, let me make sure I give Jaeger John here a follow real quick. I keep shooting arrows every time I tab back in. That's another fucking trank arrow wasted. Good thing I made a bunch of tranquilizer earlier. Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate the raid. I'm definitely anybody that is part of the art community, especially, dude. That I hold the art community so close to home. So the art community, especially, like you automatically are, you know, we're one and the same. Stream it every Monday night. AW. I usually do like 1 day on, 1 day off. Sometimes it's 1 day, 2 days off. It depends because I get busy. I'm kind of doing like a little homesteading thing, like in real life. So I got chickens, all that kind of stuff. I'm playing Ark in real life too, basically. So I get busy for sure. But I try to do 1 day on, 1 day off. But sometimes it doesn't always work that way. So, and then I do play other things as well mixed in. But I do plan to continue to keep playing Ark. And we'll have friends along the way. We'll have my girlfriend, Miss Velastra, joining in with us. Right now, we've been streaming 7 Days to Die, about 3 days a week. Me and Velastra also played that. We liked that game too. We do like that game. We've played that quite a bit. One second here. Let me just close off of this real quick. Oops. I don't mean to have to keep tabbing out like that, but yeah, we also played that for quite a bit of time. Also is a very good game. We do enjoy our 7 Days to Die. Alrighty, I gotta hit the hay. Have a good rest of your stream. Hey, thanks for rating in and thanks for following and stuff. Hope to see you more. I'll definitely check out your streams when I see them. Have a good night, Mr. John. Alright guys, we're gonna fly back home. We're gonna throw out our Uties. We'll probably breed them in hopes of getting more females. Once we do get them out. That's a nice looking RG right there. What level are you? 40, 50, 20. Yeah, horrible levels. Absolutely horrendous levels. Hate to see it happen, so. Level 15, my goodness. My goodness. Actually, my goodness. What do we got here? That's a 120. I mean, that's better, but, I mean, is it worth... Not really. We're not gonna max level tame it anyways, so... 25, absolutely not worth. Also a nice looking RG. Level 15, absolutely not worth. It sucks because the ones that I always am like, damn, that's a nice looking RG. And it's like always like a level 15 or something horrible. Like, I always want the ones in the color schemes that I want to like be good. It never works out that way. It never works out that way. Literally, like, literally. What is this? What is this? Miss Velastro, what is this? I do appreciate you taking more clips. We need more clips for the channel. We really do. I'm curious to see what this is, though. Is it me saying, like, every time I see an RG, it's, like, not the ones that you want? Literally, like, literally? Is it, is it really that? Don't tell me it's literally. Like, is it literally that? Literally? Oh my god, it actually is. Literally. Literally, though. For real. Literally. For real, though. Literally. It might literally be that. It could literally be that. You know, the one thing I am sad about is John stuck around for quite a long time, right? And he didn't get to see my house, bro. He didn't get to see our beautiful homestead. Like, look at our beautiful home. He didn't even get to see it. Like, literally. He literally did not get to see our beautiful home. Hate to see it. This one for you, John. For real. Shout out to John. Shout out our fellow ARC player, John. Literally. For real. You can make that a sound clip? Me saying, like, literally. Sounds like fucking Beavis and Butthead. Like, literally. That's crazy. We got the Uties in the house right now. We could literally make that a sound clip. Literally. I feel like this RG deserves a name by now. Like, this RG has been through a lot, bro. What should we name this RG, Blaster? What are you thinking? Quantavius? It's a female though, so Quantavious. I don't know if that's exactly a female name. I'm not 100% sure on that one. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How about I don't know. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I'm lost in my own train of thought here. It's a girl. It's a girl. Shit. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking here? Foster, it's on you. My brain isn't working right now. That's 100% on you. That's 100% on you. Unless anybody else comes up with a name, it's 100% on you. I don't know. Moonflower. Okay, that's the first one that comes to thought. Moonflower. That's Moonflower. From now on, we got Moonflower, the RG. Yep, that's the one. Moonflower. That's our bird. You got another name for our Anki? Our Anki deserves a name as well. Our Anki works hard, to be fair. Our Anki works really hard. Like, our Anki has gotten a lot of metal for us already. Big Roller Vicky? Is it even a female? It is. It is. But no. It can't be Big Roller because it's not a Dodic. The Dodics are the ones that roll. It's gotta be like... What do we think? We need like an old lady name. We need like something that some lady would be named only in like the 60s. Let's name it like an old lady name. Myrtle. There we go. That's Myrtle. Myrtle the Anki. There we go. I would say name the Carno, but like I feel like the Carno deserves like a name from me because I've been through so much with this Carno. It really does. I'll have to think of a name for this Carno. The Parasaur, that should be what? Parmesan chicken the second or whatever. Parmesan chicken the second senior. Okay, that's Parmesan chicken, the second senior. There we go. And then we can throw out our other Yudi. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get our other Yudi out. Does our Ovi pick that up? Oh shit. Our Ovi does not pick that up for some reason. Is he stuck for some reason? Oh, there we go. Damn. Alright. Sure. Calm down. Don't eat that egg. Just relax. Alright. Literally. OV1. Okay, we can call him OV1. OV1. There we go. And what's his egg? It should be set to both. Is it because he's not set to wander or what? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. But on a side note, I think that might do it for us tonight. We've had a pretty successful, decently long stream. There's somebody in specific that I really want to raid to tonight. And they're still on. And, I appreciate everybody that popped in tonight. I appreciate, appreciate you, Miss Velastra, for hanging out and chatting with me, keeping me company. Appreciate everybody that popped in. Appreciate the raid as well. Appreciate the sub from Mr. Jake earlier. Yeah, appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. That was really, really cool of everybody. And, I can't wait to keep continuing on with our playthrough of this game. Be ready to spam Leon's for me? I will. And, yeah. Can't wait to see you guys next time. And I'm very thankful for everybody that pops in and hangs out. So everybody take care of yourselves and have a good rest of your night.